Hello, Nicole from Merritt Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. And I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your website and actually beat your competitors online. So I don't want to waste your time, Nicole. I don't want to waste mine. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you do want to hear more information or have any questions, we could just set up a 5-10 minute phone call. If not, no big deal. You can actually take all the information I give you and apply it right to your site. So the 3 things we'll talk about today are content, backlinks, and citations. So first let's start with content, and I'm on your page here. I want to see about how much content you have on your page. And Google actually recommends having about 1,500 words, which is a lot. And you guys probably have maybe, I would say just around 500, maybe, I would say less than 500. And so the reason they want so much information is that Google loves information, and the more you have, the higher they're going to rank you, because it's going to help other people and provide a lot of information to them. And essentially, it's going to provide education. They really want sites to provide kind of a service back out, which is going to help Google, of course, too. The other thing you guys do have, though, that makes up for some of that is that you have a blog. And blogs accomplish basically the exact same thing, where they offer a lot of information, tips, strategies. People love reading them, and Google loves them as well, and they actually rank blogs higher. So the fact that you guys have that is a really good thing. So great job with that. And let's see, I'm going to actually also jump over to Eason Roofing. They're one of the top results in Rock Hill. And if we're trying to show you, how to kind of get to the top, why not look at a site that is doing it? And they're already kind of there. And we can kind of see what they did and then do something pretty similar. So if we look at their site, let's see, they have less words than what you guys have. So I would say they have probably around 300 words, maybe 350. So the idea really being is that the 3 topics we do talk about today, if you were to beat Eason in all 3 of these, you would beat them in the rankings as well. So next up, I want to actually bring you to a Google search. So I just put in Roofing Rock Hill SC for my example. Reason why, it's one of the top results in the area for bringing volume. People search this every single month looking for roofing services. And so that's the other reason why you want a lot of content, because the more content you have, the more keywords you can put into it. And the first thing they're going to see are these ads. And these companies up here are actually paying for ads. After that, we're going to find this map section, also called the GMB or Google My Business. And we can see the top 3 companies show up in this preview window without having to view all like you see all the rest of them. And this is going to be good for them because these top 3 are actually going to get the most business out of everybody else in the map pack. They're going to get a lot from this. And this brings us to our second topic, which is citations. And the way to get on this map section and to the top especially is to have citations. And that's just when you get your business name, address, phone number, all listed together into a directory site, such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, just to name a few. After the map section, we're going to get to the organic section. Here we're going to find 10 results showing up on every page until, of course, we run out. And this is true with any Google search you do. And these 10 show up in reference to our keyword, Roofing Rock Hill SC. Number 1 is going to go to the Better Business Bureau. 2 is going to go to Brown's Roofing. And 3 is going to go to Yelp. So Better Business Bureau and Yelp are both directories. So 2 of the top 3 are actually directories, which is a good thing for us because directories are easier to beat than a local business because Google prefers the local businesses to rank ahead of them. So next I took your website, merrittroofing.com. I put it into a program that I pay for to kind of see how sites are performing. And the first thing I can see is you guys have got your headers up here. You've got a couple of keywords as well as your company name, Merritt Roofing, which is a good thing. This allows Google to find you a little bit easier. And then what I want to do next is dive into these numbers. So our third topic is backlinks. And so right now we can see that you have 337 links. When people click on these links, it's going to redirect them back to your site, merrittroofing.com. And these links are on these referring domains. There's 29 different websites that you guys have links on. One great example is like a Facebook business page. So if you have a Facebook business page, that would be your referring domain. And where you put your web address for your website, that would be where your backlink is. So if someone clicks that link, it's going to send them back to your site. Now, the more referring domains that point to your site, the higher this UR number goes. And this is Google's trust in your website. So these sites are vouching for you by doing that. The higher this goes, the higher you're going to find for more keywords showing up. And this here, your DR, this is your power. So your power is considerably lower than your trust right now. And typically you want these numbers to be fairly close. They don't have to be exactly, but usually for a really strong site, you want them to be fairly close. So this might hint that some of the backlinks or referring domains you have aren't the strongest. So definitely increasing the the power of these would be by adding even better or higher quality links to that would help a lot too. So the 312 keywords you guys are showing up for right now in searches, it's bringing 34 actual visitors to your website per month. So let's take a quick look at the keywords and let's just see kind of what's going on here and where your traffic's coming from. So we got Merritt Roofing, your business name at the top. 90 people search you by name. You guys are ranked number 2 for that one. So with number 2, we can see you're getting 9 actual visitors to your site from the 90, so you're getting about 10%. And let's jump down to one that's going to bring in new customers. So Roofing Rock Hill SC, which is what we used. 70 people searched this, and you guys are number 6 for this one. So because you're number 6, you're going to get 4 visitors of the 70 to your site. You were number 1, you could expect between 20 and 37%, and the percentage kind of drops down as you go further back in the list. So definitely adding some more keywords. I would say some more buyer intent ones. And I'll show you a few of those with eSend. So here's their header up here. They've got 51 websites that they have 305 links on. Their trust to 27. Their power is actually pretty low considering. So definitely adding that for them would help as well. And they've got about 176 keywords they can be found in Google searches for, bringing about 70 actual visitors to their website. So let's just take a quick look at a few of their keywords before we wrap this up. All right, so we got eSend Roofing, 90, so that's just their name, people who know who they are. Roofing Rock Hill, 70, search it. They're number 5, so they're getting about 4.5 of the 70. Nothing crazy there. Roofing Gastonia NC, 60 people search it. They're number 9, so they're going to get about 2 visitors of those 60. So we can actually see they're getting a lot from their own name. If you look at the numbers here, about 30. They get about 42 just from these top 2 that have to do with their name. If you add these, 48. So I would say about half, a little bit more than half of theirs actually just from their name. Definitely increasing these and moving up. They're number 5 for that, so moving those up would help. And the more of these you can get in the top 10, that's going to be the first page, the top 10. That's where you want to be. That's where all the visitors really are. All right, so typically though, just for a reference, if you had about 100 visitors to your site, that's usually between about 20 and 30 actual phone calls for you. And for you guys, that depends, what your kind of closing percentages are. For a lot of companies on a conservative side, it's probably between 2 and 4 jobs per month. And now that you guys have the info, if you guys are happy with where you're at, you don't have to do anything with it. If you have someone that you already use that works on your site, you could show them the video. And the third option, if you guys don't have anyone that you currently use and you really do want to grow your business, we could just set up a few 5 or 10 minute phone call or so and I can answer any questions for you. Thank you for your time and have a great day.